Hello, I'm Kevin from Goldilocks Systems, and today we're going to explain to you a little bit about our unique scanning system and why it's unique. What we do that's a little bit different from other companies, we think it's one of the easiest systems to use on the market, and we've been selling EPOS equipment for around about 30 years now. So, why we're different from other companies? First of all, there are no hidden charges. So, we bring the machine to your premises, we install it, we set it up, and we give you full training. There are no hidden monthly costs, there's no annual support contracts, everything is included in the price, which is £22.50 a week plus VAT. So, let me explain how our system is easy and some of the features that it's got. So, the equipment that we only use Posiflex hardware. Posiflex is extremely durable, and KFC, for example, have around about 3,500 of them installed across the UK. So they've got to be durable to be in an environment like that. We use Orbit scanners, they're multi-directional scanners. We do have other scanners available if, for example, you're a builder's merchant and so on. You also get some sort of rear advertising screen. We also do screens that fit on the rear or the normal pole screens if you prefer. So let's show you how easy our system is to use. So, a lot of the times, prices are either price marked or they're different from one shop to another. So what we've done is we've preloaded our system with around about 40,000 products, but with no prices. So what happens the first time you scan the item? You scan it and it will say no selling price. We say okay, and we say how much is that? That's chopped tomatoes, that's going to be 75 pence, and it belongs to grocery, which we've colour coded blue as a non-vatable department. The yellow buttons are vatable. And there we are, it says chopped tomatoes, 75 pence. Now the clever bit is next time you scan this item, or somebody buys it, the system knows what it is and how much you charge. Really, really simple. Now, what does your customer see? So this is what you see, this is what your customer sees. Over there, you can see that it's chopped tomatoes, 75 pence, and they've had 2 of them, and it auto subtotals to £1.50. So your customer can clearly see what they're buying. Now, on the other side of the screen, we have various different offers running around. So we've got Stella there, 4 for £4, or 8 for £7.50. So you can advertise all of your special offers to your customer while they're standing there in the queue. A bit like some of the big stores do, so it clearly works. Now, we get to the end of that transaction. At that point, we're deciding how we're going to pay. We're going to pay by cash, or we're going to pay by card. We've actually partnered up with Payment Sense, who are one of the country's leading payment sense providers, credit card machines. There's a little bit more information on our website, so if you want to have a look at that separately from this video. Okay, so let's just press cash. Now the next question that we often get asked is, how about doing things like price changes? How easy is that to do? You don't want to have to get on the phone to us every time you want to do a price change or something simple. So let's show you how simple that is. We press the start button and then we press program. Now it's password controlled, that can be whatever you want, and it means that only you or perhaps a manager can get in to do price changes. So we press edit PLU, and the software loads up. So we scan that, and we say, right, at the moment that's 75 pence, I'm going to make that 80p, price, and save. That product is now saved and complete. Now, what's the next logical step after that? You either have to go round with your pricing gun and price up each individual product that's on the shelves, including taking the old labels off the other products and doing the same. It's long-winded. We've got a better solution. So if we exit from there, it's asking me, would I like to print a shelf edge label? Yes, I would, please. It then says, where do you want that label to be printed? Either on the receipt printer, or you can have it separately on a Windows printer. So we do receipt printer. We then have a choice of label sizes. I've gone for the biggest ones, which fit most modern shelving. And then we've got chopped tomatoes, it's 80 pence, done. And that barcode there actually scans if you're using one of your price guns for your supplier. Very, very simple. Did the labels print okay? Yes, they did. And then that comes out of the software. So shelf edge labels are fantastic because it allows you to stock up more easily. So if you've got an empty space on the shelf, your staff members will know exactly what was supposed to go in that gap, therefore making it more efficient when you're stocking up. And your customers also know what you're charging for goods, because people don't really like to ask. Other things that you may do in your convenience store. Multi-buys, special offers, like that are flashing around on the advert screen all the time. So this is one I programmed earlier, to use a Blue Peter phrase. So if I scan that product there, the first thing it's doing is saying, check age. Is that customer over the age of 18? And it gives you the born before date, so you don't have to try and work it out in your head. We're going to say, yes, that person is. Now, if I declined that transaction, what it would have done is it would have remembered that we'd done that. So it creates an electronic refusal list. Very simple. And then you won't have any problems with trading standards when they come into your shop. You can merely print a refusal register off. So we've scanned one of those, and that's over on there. But this is on special offer. So when I scan it again, it's automatically kicked in. Not at the end, right immediately as you sell it. So you can see Prava Lager, the offer is -£1 and its subtotal is £4. And you can have up to 600 different types of multi-buys in the system. So mix and matches, sandwich deals, etc. Everything to cover all the different types of offers that you may do. And cash. Now, there's a huge variety of reports and so on that we can do here. But basically, to go a little bit of detail, the machine will work out on a daily basis where your money's coming from. So how many items have we sold in grocery? What percentage of that is your business today? And how much? It then splits that. It does that for every section of your shop. So you can see at a glance, you've done £1,000 today. Where's that money coming in? In other words, am I making any money or not? It then splits your commission departments, such as lottery, PayPoint, Payzone, and it lists those separately on the report. Again, so you get to your end of the day, you know how much money is going out to lottery and PayPoint, where you're not really making any money on. Now, things like reports and so on and so forth, we will show you more when we come and see you. So what we'd like to do now is, if you pick up the phone or send us an email, we can come along to your shop and show you how the equipment works. Thank you very much.